Hello everybody, welcome back to Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. I tried to record this a few days ago and the kids outside would not stop screaming. But it's really hot outside, so I don't think they're gonna be a problem right now. Last we left off, what happened last when we left off? Oh right, they were talking about books. And then our main character was like, oh, I should ask about movies next time. And then I think that's the end of that scene. Welcome back, welcome back. Did I do my intro? I'm Swoon. Your local eldritch corrupted VTuber over here. She skips even more often than before. No point in keeping up with classes if you're getting expelled anyway. I guess that's Ira's modus operandi. To some degree, I understand it. But I still wish she showed her face from time to time, if only for one lesson. We probably wouldn't talk even if she came. It's not something we ever do in class, so I don't expect anything in that regard. Just seeing the back of her head would be enough. What's with Shubina? Huh? You're all smiles. Finally taking my advice to heart? What advice? Not looking like you're about to hang yourself for a change? It's really great to see. Really. Yeah. It's great. I would never... What a thing to say! We're so proud of you. How about brushing your hair next? Is this real? Is she having a dream? I don't know if I trust him. That grin makes you look like a basket case. Okay, never mind. That statement just brought him back to who the fuck he is. Thanks, Vadim. I'll do that. You're welcome. He grabs my English notebook off the table. Payment for my services. His friends chuckle along. I couldn't care less about that, even though she isn't here today. I don't mind. I know we're gonna see each other soon. I'm gonna do everything to bump into Ira again. I'll walk the whole town up and down so that we see each other. I'll scour every corner of this place to find her. Perhaps I'm being overly reliant on the universe's kindness. And at the end of the day, even if I walk all possible routes, there's no guarantee I'll run into Ira. But I want to believe. No, I'm convinced the world is merciful. So if I try my hardest, maybe my efforts will be rewarded. Of course, it's an entitled way of thinking. But there's so little time left. Too little time. I need to make the most of it. I'll make as many memorable moments as I can while Ira's here. I'll make every encounter count. I'll fill this measly scrap of time with wonderful things. Ira, hi. Jesus, it's you. She sighs with a mixture of relief and irritation. I barely hold in a giggle. I'm so glad to see her. It worked, it really worked. I spotted Ira between the rows of garages on the edge of town. She was crouching down by the wooden wall, hugging a thermos with one hand and holding a cigarette in the other. What are you doing here? What does it look like? Meditating? Wrong answer? Ira shakes her head and looks back at the ground. Huh. The rush of joy that had washed over me when I first noticed her began to dwindle. Now that I take a closer look, I don't think I've seen Ira curled up in this way before. Everything about her posture screams exhausted, but why out here? Are you okay? She mutters something, Huh? Hang on me. What was that? I didn't quite catch it. Oh, she thinks she's spying on her? I take a tentative step towards her, but Ira's scowl stops me dead in my tracks. Mm. You spying on me now? Well, no. No. I was just walking here at a garage lot. Yes? She gives me a look of such contempt. It sends a shiver down my spine, like spooky, scary skeletons. Why? I'm not lying. Really. I always take these walks after school, and going the same route gets boring over time, so sometimes I go through here. Or through the barracks. Or a couple times I even went to the helipad. You know, the one that's over there? As I speak, I see Ira's expression slowly change from disdain to confusion. Oh, this isn't right. We talked so nicely just a few days prior. Why then? Did she hear something bad about me? From who? I don't think she'd believe a word of Garen's. I mean, I usually stroll along the main street or near the community center, but it'll get colder soon, you know? So, there's snow everywhere. How could it get colder? Why would it get cold? Isn't there a point where it's so cold, like you don't feel colder? Ugh. I don't like the cold. That sucks. It's better to enjoy the outdoors while you can, right? I just keep speaking, hoping she'll stop being mad at me. I need to keep going. I need to keep talking because that's what I wanted to do with her. I wanted to talk, and so I have to because I can't waste this moment. We can recover from this. I can cheer her up, and we will clear everything up, and she won't think that I'm some creep. I just can't stand it. I can't bear having her glare at me in silence. And you know, the views are really great here on the outskirts. The sky is bigger. You can see way into the tundra, and oh, well, what I mean is, I didn't think you'd be here. That's a lie. Well, more of a half-truth. I hoped she'd be here like I hoped she'd be wherever I went. It's just that this isn't what I imagined at all. Not after our last meeting. Not after everything. She's just staring at me. For a moment, her eyes soften, but then she closes them as if just looking at me was wearing her out. She takes a drag and turns away from me. God. Can't I be alone for 5 minutes? I'm sorry. I wait for her to respond with something like, why are you apologizing again? Cut it out. Or even just, whatever, it's fine. But she doesn't say anything. I'm sorry. I'll be going then. Goodbye. Silence. I walk away. Cold wind blows in my face. The mounds of snow on garage roofs look smooth and soft. When blizzards hit, they'll get completely buried. I'd like to have a snow hill form over me too. They look cozy. Oh, actually, I wonder what Ira carries in her thermos. I guess tea would be the obvious answer, but what if she's one of those people that like to have some warm soup with them? That would be cute. I should have asked her about it. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Oh, that's so good. Oh. Hey, you got any plans for New Year's? What plans? I'll be with my folks. No, I mean after that. My sister's going to a party with other upperclassmen. Are you serious? Think we could sneak in? No way. I don't want to hang out with her. Man, come on. They're gonna have those older girls there too, right? The ones from grade 10? He like raises his eyebrows. Ooh. I don't remember their voice. I bet Mission will be there. Like she'd talk to you. Hey, you don't know that. I said we're not crashing anything. They won't let us in anyway. Oh, that's true. Where are we going then? Whose place? Not mine. We've got Grandma coming over. I can't host you. Me neither. Vadim. No way. Dad's been... he's kind of tired recently. Oh, really? Yeah. It's whatever, though. Work stuff, I guess. You know. I hear you. My mom's also out of it. All the adults are pretty stressed, huh? Figures. It's the end of the year. Dude, those end of year deadlines? Fuck that. My company usually gives us a week off between Christmas and the New Year, but still like the weeks leading up to that. Man, there were some years that I've been there where it was like non-stop every day. Right. It's almost New Year's. It's a shame, but I don't feel festive at all. I'll need to help Mom decorate the house. Should I remind her about that? Feels like all of us kind of forgot about the holidays. At least I did. Well, maybe I didn't really forget. The end of the year has been looming in the back of my mind, but not as a cause for celebration. All I could think about were the days counting down to the moment Ira would move away. I haven't had Coca-Cola in a couple weeks. Been drinking so much water, it tastes really funky. But I need a little bit of caffeine. Ira, she's absent again. I'm not surprised. I wish that I could clear things up with her. I'm not sure how, but I have to. Maybe I should apologize again? What for? Did I really do something so wrong? But I guess I've been pretty annoying, but... I don't know anymore. I need to think of something that could cheer her up next time we meet. Will more apologies really cut it? Probably not. She'll just get more annoyed. Then maybe a small gift. That might be weird, though. And I won't get any more allowance until next week. Oh, what could I even buy with this spare change? Maybe a little treat will do. A waffle? Would she like a waffle? Ah! What the hell? She's not a freaking dog. Why does my mind always go to some weird place with her? Ugh, I should just shut up. Focus on something else. It's just so difficult these days. Difficult. But I've got to try. Inhale and exhale. The fuck are those? What the fuck are those? There. A little clearer. I see the sidewalk a little bit better. The buildings, the sky, the lights. Everything around is friendly. Everything is beautiful. That's great. Those are great things to look at and think about, though perhaps I shouldn't breathe so deeply. You can really get sick from this. It has been getting colder after all. My usual routes have been getting harder and harder to finish, and it's not just the temperature. The paths on the outskirts get snowed over, so trudging through them tires me out really quickly. The winds are picking up too. Even when I cover myself up with a scarf, it feels as if my face is being pelted. I'm not meeting anyone out here in this weather. Oh, I should have gone to the library today. What time is it? Maybe I can still make it. It closes at 6, so no, for sure not. Oh well. They've already begun putting up New Year's decorations. Everything's lined with lights. Oh, and there's a pine tree near the community center. It's so tall and bare for now. Well, I like it as it is. The way that snow rests on its branches makes it look so mighty. Alright, I'm getting a bit of a festive mood now. Wish the frost weren't so prickly, then I'd look around some more. The streets are empty, save for a couple of adults I saw walking down to the bar. Hard to imagine there would be a lot of people out on an evening like this. So why have I been meandering around like I've got nothing better to do? Every answer to this is embarrassing. The inside of our apartment block is warm and muddy orange. There's no elevator, but then again, it's only 5 floors. I make my way upstairs. An idea is forming in my head. An obvious solution to the problem I've been having. It's perfect. I have the perfect plan for the evening. I almost read that as the everything. She's got the perfect plan for the everything. Watch out, everybody. What the hell's her name? Asya. Asya's coming for everybody. And there's our door. It's kind of uninviting, but that's just my opinion. I bet Dad's guests find it quite welcoming, though judging by how quiet it is. I turn the key and enter. The only sound is the faint muttering of the TV coming from the living room. Yes. Thank God, no visitors today. I hang my wet coat up to dry, take off my shoes, and quietly go down the corridor. Hi, Dad. Hello. I don't even stop to peek into the room. I won't see anything I haven't seen before. At least tonight seems like it will be calm. I wash my hands. When I exit the bathroom, I hear a soft voice from the kitchen. I wash my hands when I get home, too. It's like one of the first things I do if I don't have to pee. Are you out with friends again? Mm-hmm. Hi. Mom nods her head, staring in front of her. She's smoking again. Oh, I'll give her a smoker's voice. I go in and open the window, then turn on the light. She squints from the sudden brightness. You want some tea? I'm setting the kettle. She shakes her head. I sit opposite her and wait for the water to boil. She's not saying anything, and neither am I. It's not awkward, per se. I just pick at the oilcloth? What the fuck's an oilcloth? I just pick at the oilcloth and swat away the smoke that occasionally drifts in my direction. We're both used to this kind of thing in our own way. Even so, I go to my room as soon as I fill up the teapot. I don't like locking myself in here. I do it every time, and every time I'm swarmed with nasty thoughts. Can't even spend some time with your own mother. You run away from her, even though she has it so hard. So hard. You traitor, brat, ungrateful filth. It's the kind of self-flagellation that goes nowhere. Do I think that if I badmouth myself enough, I'll be forgiven? This happens every time and changes nothing. It's pointless. So I direct my attention elsewhere. What was I going to do? What was I... Oh, right! I pick up a pen and start flipping through my notebooks. Ira asked me to write a poem. Just thinking back to it makes me so giddy. She said it. She told me she liked it. Ira likes my poems. Nobody's ever said that to me before. Well, Tasya did, but that was years ago. That poem, the one that Garen read, what did she like about it? Maybe I should have asked. Where was it? Oh, that's it.
Сырая черная земля, не обнимай меня так нежно, не рви наряд свой белоснежный и спи спокойно. Только я буду царапаться и биться, а иней пусть себе искрится, и пусть летят по небу птицы, и светит бледная заря.
What? Okay. That was cute. Oh, damp black earth, do not hold me so Wait! Hold... Swoon, could you do me a favor and read that for us? Okay, my voice still isn't recovered from being sick for the past 2 weeks. But sure, pass, Swoon. O damp black earth, do not hold me so tenderly. Do not tear your snow-white attire and sleep peacefully. I will scratch and I will beat, but frost will still glimmer and birds will still fly across the sky and a pale dawn will still shine. There you go, pass, Swoon. Good job. Now go and talk about potatoes and desserts and stuff. What the fuck? Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Ah, it's so lame. I can't blame them for laughing. If anything, Karen was too nice. But at least she liked it. For some freaking reason, Ira liked it, so maybe it's not all bad. Maybe I can make something worthwhile. At least worthwhile in Ira's eyes. That's all I really need. She got angry at me the last time I saw her. I don't know why. I mess up a lot. I really mess up a lot. It's so hard to read people's emotions. So difficult, I get it. I doubt she was a bad mood because of me. I doubt she was in a bad mood because of me. But, I definitely didn't help. But now I will. Maybe if I do this, she won't be so mad at me anymore. I've been really trying since that day. The day she helped me with the diary, I mean. I've been trying, but I just can't get the words to flow right. Today, though, I really want to do this today. I think I can do it. It's like I'm a kid that only does their homework when their parents yell at them. I don't even know when she will show up to school again. Bumping into her on the street is a tough bet. Especially with this weather. Well, I'll try anyway. I've got nothing to lose, so what's the worst case scenario? Appreciating gorgeous scenery? Oh, heaven forbid. I'm gonna enjoy this to hell and back. And when I hand that poem to Ira, then it will all be worth it. Yeah, that's the mindset. Hehe. Ow. My wrist is tired. I'm gonna totally wear down this poor eraser at this rate. I've got to remember to buy a new one. It's just a bit annoying. Even though I ask my classmates to be more careful, they always forget about it. I didn't used to do that before, but now whenever I lend a textbook to someone, I specifically ask them not to doodle in it. Despite that, they always come back with crude drawings all over it. I can't hand them back to the library like that, and I'll get in trouble if a teacher sees it. So I lean back in my chair. A week. That's how long it's been since I've last seen her. It's not exactly new for her to skip for several days at a time, but a whole week? Nobody else seems to be bothered, though. I shouldn't be either. It's not my job to... It's not her job to be my, well, I don't want to call her Pitbull. Either way, it's nothing new. Nothing new, nothing bad. Maybe Ira is taking in the town she's grown to love. Who knows when she'll return? Who knows when she'll return here after she moves out? I get that. I would do the same, but still... I just wish I could see her. Is she still mad at me? I really hope not. But if she is, I have just the thing to help it. And that's right, it's done. I wrote Ira a poem. I wonder how she'll react. I wonder if she'll like it. I really hope she likes it. Maybe she'll smile. Or what if she gets frustrated? Or what if she gets flustered? Frustrated. That... I didn't need to redo that all. Maybe she'll smile. Or what if she gets flustered? That would be so cute. I want to see her make that face again. I keep walking around. I don't really expect to see her at this point. It just feels like a duty I need to fulfill. Like a soldier patrolling the streets. Whoa, that sounds pretty cool. And it's not like the weather is harsh all the time. Real colds will settle in a couple of weeks. The wind can get annoying after a few hours, but aside from that, it's bearable. It's pretty. It's all good. The main road, the 2 residential streets, the community center, the helipad, the garages, the parking lot, the school, the stadium, the research center, the kindergartens, the barracks. I've seen it all 1,000 times. Perhaps somewhere deep down I am a little tired of this view. But I can't hate it. And I can't pretend like I won't miss it when it ceases to exist. When I finish school, I'll go to university. I'll tell everyone I'm from Vorkuta, not Vorkuta 5. Because Vorkuta 5 does not exist. People from Vorkuta 5 do not exist. The ones outside will ask me something about Vorkuta, the real Vorkuta, and I'll answer with zero hesitation. If I couldn't do that, I wouldn't be allowed to leave at all. To leave Vorkuta 5, you have to deny its existence. I have to deny its existence no matter how much I want it to exist. I have to deny. I have to... But it's tough. So tough that I'm not sure I'll ever manage. Realistically, I'll probably slip up and blurt out something incongruent. I do slip up a lot. I hope I'll get better at it by then. Maybe I should stop. I lower my scarf and take a big breath. Oh, I'm seriously gonna catch a cold from this. Ugh. At least my head feels really clear. I look up and see the familiar purple gray of northern twilight. No, Not twilight. Today is the first day of this year's polar night, so I won't see the sun until the tail end of December. It's nothing too bad. Personally, I don't mind the dark. Some people seem to get really depressed during this time, but I'm not one of those. I am. Oh, I fight it real hard, but I am. If I stay out for just a little longer and wait for the clouds to clear, I'll see the stars come fully into view. It's a beautiful sight, especially from here, from the barracks. Far better than that dinky sliver of the sky I'd see from my apartment windows. I wish that I could stick around for longer, but it's getting too cold. I start making my way back. Decrepit rows of worker housing disappear behind bigger and better homes. And there's that old playground just around the corner. That's right, we used to go there all the time with Tasya. Even back then, it was kind of unpopular. They built a newer one just 5 minutes away, so we often got to have the whole thing to ourselves. I guess that's why we liked the place. Somehow, today feels quieter than ever. I can hear a faint clinking sound as the wind passes through the swing set chains. Huh? I slow down. There's a figure sitting on the frozen merry-go-round. A drunkard? No, we don't have those kinds of people here. At least, not out and about on the streets. And the frame doesn't seem like it belongs to a man either. I approach gently, making my way through the snow. My Valenki sink into it with almost no resistance, almost zero sound. When was the last time we've had snow this soft? I don't remember. My stomach growled, I'm hungry. We're only halfway through the episode, though. But perhaps I've stopped noticing the crunch of ice under my feet. Perhaps it's me being too focused on the person I've now recognized. It's Ira. Oh God. She's hunched over, elbows on her knees, hood down despite the cold. Her hair is tangled, half wet from the snow. What is she doing out here? Smoking or... Huh? I stop a few meters away. Ira's letting out quiet, gasping sobs. Ira? She looks up fast as if jolted awake. Eyes red and puffy, face raw from wiping at it with her sleeves. There's a bit of snot on her upper lip. What? What do you want? I don't know what to answer. What do I want? All I can think about is how I've never seen a person look so small. Ira swipes at her eyes again, then stands. She stumbles a little, trying to regain her usual posture. What? Another one of your hangout spots? Damn creep. Her voice cracks halfway through. Well, enjoying the show? I slowly shake my head. No, I just saw you. Ira rubs her nose on her sleeve again. Her hands are shaking. Then go back to wherever the hell you came from. Go home, Asya. This isn't for you. I take a small step forward. I want to say something, anything, but my head draws a blank. Before I can squeeze out a single word, Ira turns around and stumbles through the snow, away from the playground. I can't even muster the courage to call out to her, let alone follow. I know that the obvious thing seems like, Asya, all you needed to do was say, what's going on, or are you okay, or do you need to talk? But like, That unfortunately is a learned skill that doesn't just come naturally to everybody. And it's not malicious either. It's just it sort of seems to play in tandem with how her interaction with her mother went. Her mother seemed to be going through something, hanging out in the dark kitchen smoking. And then Ira just walks up, turns the light on. They say a couple words to each other, and then they just are there for a few moments. I guess that's another way to frame it. Did I say Ira? Asya. And then Asya berates herself later on, but like nowhere in that beratement did she include acknowledging being empathetic, like what she would even say if she stuck around. That's like one of the most difficult parts, is that being forced to like stick around, but then not being taught the emotional intelligence to know what to say, to include comfort, to do that next step. This is difficult. This is really difficult. Asa's doing her best, given what she's got. The resolution for the scene was so simple, but it just wasn't in her deck of cards, you know? I simply watch as Ira vanishes into the alley. If not for her footprints, I'd believe she was never even there. The snow keeps falling. A feeling I've long forgotten swells inside me. I've learned to not acknowledge it, so it got buried many layers deep. The hollow space inside my chest grows darker. The sky is full of pinpricks. The world is looking down on me, but not in the way other people do. It's kind and gentle, and I don't feel small under its gaze. Its eyes are pure and tender. That's the end of the first. Marina. All right. Until proven otherwise, I'm gonna believe that this is still Asya. December 19th. The inside of Z.A.T.O Cafe is warm. It looked that way whenever I walked past its huge glass windows. The whole interior basked in golden light. I did feel tempted to enter a couple times, but whenever I saw my classmates there and realized they'd see me sitting at the table all alone, I just kept walking. You've really never been here before? Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, there's a first time for everything. You gotta try their bird's milk souffle. So good. Oh, alright. I think my mom brought something home from this cafe a couple of times. Eclairs, Medovic, some other sweets. Hang on, I don't know what the fuck Medovic is. Medovic, the babushka makes the Medovic. It's food. Oh, I've had this before. I had no idea what the fuck it was called when I had it. Russian honey cake. That looks delicious. Dude, I could tear up some fucking Medovic. Those ones that are stacked really high and thin. Oh. I think it's because it's similar to tiramisu. Oh my god. Tiramisu. I need to get myself some rum and tiramisu. That's like one of my favorite, like, just like a nice warm afternoon. The sun's shining. You have yourself a nice cool tiramisu. Some spiced rum. Nice and neat. Oh. You eat the tiramisu, sip the rum. Oh, it's magic. Oh, it's magic. Oh. God, I want some fucking tiramisu. Medovic. I don't remember much, but they must have been good. I always buy my own treats at the store. They're cheap and tasty. Yeah, cheaper than these for sure. Oh, you got something else? I like kartoshka more. Oh, what the fuck is that? Come on now. I learned Russian culture while playing this game. Kartoshka. What? Kartoshka. It just brings up potato. It's a cafe. There's no way that that's right? Potato. Why Russians eat potato for dessert? The simple Soviet treat is made of crushed biscuits, condensed milk, and butter. What? Potato for dessert. Okay, are they just shaped like potatoes and they're not actually potatoes? What the they look like bonbons or something. Some of them kind of look like eclairs. They look fucking delicious. Kartoshka chocolate cake truffles. Okay. That is definitely what they look like. Yeah, okay. I've never heard of this. I don't think I've even seen this before. Fucking delicious. I'm like part Irish. I could tear up a potato. I can make a potato. I can boil potatoes. I can bake potatoes. I can do things with potatoes that'll just make you go. You like sear some steak on a pan while your potato is baking. You season that shit right. You get your garlic in there, chop it up. Your potato comes out. You fluff it up with some butter and cheese. The insides. Oh, first you have to prepare the skin. Oh my god. If you don't prepare your skin with a little bit of oil, salt, pepper, and then my touch is red chili flakes, you're not making a good baked potato. And don't wrap them in fucking foil. Don't just put them in the oven. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna have a delicious potato. Make sure to poke them with a fork a dozen times or so. Let that steam get out so they don't explode. Oh my god. Some of them look like they have like a filling inside, and others, the ones with the filling, like they have like something on the outside of them, and then others just seem like they're just like a single solid thing. That simple recipe that I read sounded delicious though. Can't go wrong with sugar, butter, and flour. Yeah, you get your kartoshka, Marina. Why didn't you recommend it then? Oh, they only had one left. Seriously? Hey, don't misunderstand. You just look like a bird's milk kind of person. Okay, I need to look up what bird's milk is now. Because I thought it was going to be like a boba tea. I know that it's not boba, but like, that's sort of like, like it'd be a beverage. Bird's milk. Oh, it's a cake. That looks like a cheesecake. Oh, no, it doesn't. There are other ones that have layers. Oh, one of these looks just like cheesecake. I don't know what to tell, but I could tear up some birds as long as it's not actual bird's milk. Birds don't milk. They're not mammals. Hello? Oh my god, I need a dessert in my life. Holy shit. Tomorrow, I was gonna go get a burrito tomorrow, but I might have to go to Olive Garden and get some tiramisu. I don't know where I could find any of these fucking things. Tarkoshka and bird's milk cake. Oh my goodness, that looks so tasty. Some of them remind me of... I used to work at the Olive Garden. Some of them remind me of some of the desserts that we brought in every now and then for like seasonal things. But I mean, they're all over the place. Some of them just look like layered cakes with, not a fondant, but like a fluffy, creamy kind of like layer in between the cakey parts. Custard, that's the word that I'm thinking of. Oh, it looks so good. Ah! Okay, close. Okay, yeah, you're not wrong, Marina. Bird's milk cake looks delicious. Fucking devour that shit with some red wine. Oh my god. What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Just take a bite. Take a bite. Do you like it? It's wonderful. See? Marina is drinking coffee. She seems like a nice girl. At first I thought she was trying to mess with me or play some sort of prank, but now it doesn't seem so. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. And I still kind of think that. But... when she pulled me all the way down the stairs, I thought she'd want to talk outside our school. No way. It's cold as hell. Let me go somewhere comfy. So she said. I glance around. I suppose it is pretty comfy. Most of the customers seem to be other school kids, though the adults are probably at work. We sat at a table in the very corner, nestled just behind the window panes and a good distance away from everyone else. I looked back at my teacup. I wonder what Ira would order here. Right. Marina? She's just like full, like face full. She's like double fisting the potatoes. They're like smaller, so, you know. She said there was one left. Given how small they looked, I guess some of them looked like, maybe you could have like a potato-sized potato dessert, potato cake. So, I know you met... So you know I met Ira yesterday. Did you see us? She chews and shakes her head. Nope. Then she told me about it. What? So, yesterday. As far as I know, I'm the last person to have seen her. You met Ira. When exactly? I'm not sure. Around 8 in the evening, I think? Yeah, that lines up. She rang my intercom at that. She came to your house? Yes. She asked me to come out, and her voice sounded distressed. I invited her to come inside, but she refused. No, please just come down. I need to talk. So I ran down, and... oh, I was expecting her to be like an asshole to Ira. Oh. I didn't think that they would be, like, tight. Oh. Oh. She looked so shaken. I've never seen her like that before. Not in a long time, at least. Yeah, she looked rough when I saw her too. Right? I tried to calm her down, but she kept sobbing. I can't. You were right. I shouldn't have. I think... I don't know. I don't think I can help it anymore. I don't want to go. It's okay. It's okay. You won't go. Ira, you won't go. No, I know. There's no more time left. That's it. I'm out, Marina. Don't say that. We can fix this. You can still... No, I can't. Nobody can. I can't even write anymore. I can't write anything. Ira? I held her while she stood there, weeping. I kept saying the same stuff. She kept saying the same stuff. I didn't know what to do. Then she said, she saw me just now, before I came here. Huh? That freaking weirdo, Asya. She saw me like this. She saw me. Weirdo. Her words, not mine. Don't take it personally. You know how Ira is. She seemed to cool down a little after that. Hey, you sure you don't want to come up? You can stay over at our place if you don't feel right. It's fine. I'm okay. I'll be going then. Wait, come on, just like that? Yeah. Bye. You're kidding me. And then she left. You didn't try to stop her? Huh? I mean, I can't, like, restrain her. And hey, I could ask you the same thing. You didn't hold her down with hands behind her back, did you? No, I didn't. I did just watch her walk away, didn't I? But judging by Marina's story, looks like these two really were friends. What did she say again? She hasn't seen Ira like that in a while. So she's been in a similar state before. And now she's all messed up. All because she'll be forced to leave. So, why can't we tell anyone about this? Well, how much do you know about Ira's family? Admittedly, not much. I know they've had some issues because of, Ira's behavior. They say she'll be expelled and sent away after this quarter. That's about it. Well, you're not far off. Her parents have been catching lots of flack. Yes, but I still don't really understand it. What do you mean? I mean, even if they're getting criticized, sending Ira away, it just feels like they're giving up on her. Well, what do you suggest they do? Huh? We only have one school. If Ira gets expelled, she has to study somewhere. That's true. But it feels wrong. There must be other options. I guess some people learn at home, but I'm pretty sure you gotta be disabled to get approved for that. Why does she look so fucking tired? Look at the... She got bags under her eyes like I do. I don't know if... Future swoon, zoom in! Look at her. Those don't look like just normal shadows. And who's gonna teach her? Her dad works out at the institute. Her mom's a nurse. No one has time for that. Wait, I thought her mom was... I don't like it either, but I can see where they're coming from. I look down at the cake I've been aimlessly picking at. She's right. I was so quick to cast a moral judgment. Did I expect their whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance? Did I expect them to come begging on their knees for the board to keep her enrolled? It's just so childish. I understand, but what does this have to do with keeping silent? Do you know Ira has a little brother? A little brother? I had no clue. She does. His name's Tolik. Funny kid. I really had no idea. That's okay. You see, it's true Ira's parents haven't had it easy, but Tolik's got it so much worse. You know how when adults are cruel, they try to be subtle about it? Kids don't. It's not so bad when you're in kindergarten. Sure, some kids won't play with you because their mommy told them not to, but they're still too small to really get it. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. However, he's going to school next year, so right after his sister got expelled, that's one hell of a legacy to walk into. Oh no. No pressure, right? At least nobody will expect too much from him. Don't say that. Sorry, bad joke. But my point is, everyone knows that it's gonna get worse. I can imagine. Yeah. So on top of all that, picture how people will react if they find out his sister was unstable. Did I miss something? Oops. Oh, I got exactly what she said. Ira's already prone to anger. You've seen it yourself, right? Now imagine adding hysterics to the mix. Sobbing, panicking, acting strange. Not a great look. Well, it's a bit crude. I wouldn't call what Ira did hysterical. I wouldn't either. But you know how they're going to paint this. Word spreads fast. You say anything to the teachers or police, the next day everyone in town will know. That's why I don't think it will help anyone, Asya. But maybe it could give them a clue. What clue? Well, if anyone should give a testimony, it's me. I saw her last, right? Oh, right. That makes sense. Well, I told him I saw Ira from our apartment window around that time. You know, without the part where I came down to talk. But I don't know how helpful that'll be. She seemed to go in the direction of her house after we met, but I didn't exactly follow her home, so not much of a pointer. At least they know she didn't leave the city. Border control could tell them that much. Right. This sure is a pickle. I've had my doubts about reporting from the start. And now Marina has solidified them one by one. Tolik, this really could harm Ira's little brother, but if that's the case, are we really supposed to sit back and do nothing? I don't like the idea of that. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to clear up. One burning question Marina must know the answer to. A question that you'll find out next time. This is so good. I love this visual novel. Okay. Thank you everybody so much. If you like what you're watching, go watch another video. Check out Find Love or Die Trying. That's one of my all-time favorite visual novels. Got a playlist. If I remember, I'll try to put the playlist here over my face. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe, watch your hands, and sweet dreams. Sweet, sweet dreams. I am famished. I want to record more, but I gotta fucking eat. Gotta fucking eat.